Okay, so we are at Open Door Coffee right now, and today's plan is that we're going to be here for an hour or two, get some work done, and then we'll hit the gym for a bit, and then go to my old college, which is Srishti Institute of Design, where I'm going to go and see what the college graduates are doing this year and putting and seeing their final projects. And let's see how it is. And I'll keep you guys tuned. This is the first time I'm trying to do a blog kind of thing, so let's see how it goes. So that was a good start to the day. We got some really good pizza, got some coffee in the system, and I'm excited to see what the students have put out as a final year exhibition. But before that, we gotta hit the gym, so let's get to that. Let's go.
When did the close of forever come, my love? All I recall was a stare that was vacant and cold. Where did the spark go, the warmth that once stole my soul?
So I forgot to get my pants, so I'm gonna go to college with like half my gym fit, and just I had a full outfit planned out, but life happens. So let's just go. All right, so we just reached Srishti. We are at the Manipal campus, which is near Yelahanka in Bangalore. And I'm super excited to see the illustration and animation students work, especially because I was in the digital media arts major. Well, let's go take a look at everything. Firstly, I think this is the second time I'm coming to this new campus. So let's go see what's up. Everything looks a lot more fancier this time. Last time I came, things were still under construction. I think we have to go for a walk and then get into a caddy and then go. Or anyway, we'll figure it out. So let's go, and I'll see you guys there. So this is my favorite mentor, Ajay, who took me like in the first semester of college, and I created an artwork for the assignment. And without telling me, he took that artwork and sent it to the actual publisher of the book, we were doing like a review study of. And that ended up with the author coming back and ended up with it being a big book publishing deal. And that was right in my first year when I was 18. And Ajay has been like an amazing mentor and all since then. And yeah, we are at Srishti right now. This is the block. It's interesting. Let's go see what's up. So I didn't know what to expect when I got there and couldn't actually find my way around until I asked someone on where to find the exhibitions. Now how it works is that the campus has 7 buildings, each named after a Sanskrit term, I think. And each of these buildings had different projects being exhibited in the rooms. So the final year students could pick one of these larger project themes and spend their final semester in creating an output for it. For example, there was this one Dungeons and Dragons themed project that was super cool and had a ton of games that the students had made. It was actually quite a vibe just to walk around and see all the character designs, game levels, and crazy ideations that were being put out, especially because I'm in a similar field myself. In general, it was really nice to just walk around everywhere and stumble across all the different projects as opposed to going by the map and trying to figure out which theme you would want to see. To be honest, it did seem a bit vague and confusing at first, because the project title didn't really tell us anything about what kind of work we would expect to see. For example, one theme was titled as Being Hyperhuman, but I had no idea whether it was to do with animation, game design, illustration, textiles, or anything. And that could just be my fault for not asking around enough, I guess. Now, I also think I went there at the wrong time because a bunch of the rooms were empty without any of the students beside their projects, because they were at different screenings or at lunch or had left by then. But anyway, I really loved the general vibe of the place, and it honestly made me miss being back in college. So we just kept exploring all the different projects while running into familiar faces, making new friends as well, and also meeting some of my juniors who liked my work and follow me. It was honestly such a fun vibe, and not to forget, we did grab some food on the way from the canteen as well. Anyway, here are some of the most important takeaways from my visit there. Number 1, is the first thing is that Srishti is a great place for exposure, as you will definitely be surrounded by a ton of like-minded people and also from all around the country. You get to be in the space for like 2 to 4 years and just focus on leveling up along with finding yourself in the creative world. The second thing is that the college has a ton of resources, which they also keep investing into. Like this fancy loom that we were shown, which apparently is the only one in the country. It reads out patterns directly from whatever you feed it on the computer. But I'm not really the loom expert here. It looked quite cool. Now, as a student, you get to avail of these things and take full advantage of it, which would really be hard to do as an individual artist on your own outside. And the third thing is actually more of a reminder to myself that you need to put yourself in different environments and out of your comfort zone, because constraints build creativity, and here I saw how the different project themes helped in putting you in such a position, as opposed to being like, I'm going to make artworks for my portfolio and then wasting time planning and not knowing exactly what to create. Now, would I recommend Srishti or an art college in general? Well, it totally depends on your circumstances. Design colleges tend to be expensive and they also need dedicated years out from your life. And if you can afford it, sure, why not? Because it did have a big impact on my life, I cannot lie. I did make a video about this earlier on the most important lessons I learned, so let me just tag that somewhere. But if you can't afford it or don't have the necessary time, art school isn't a necessity. You can learn all the skills you just need from online courses, but being in such an environment definitely helps. And today I was reminded of why that was such a blessing, at least in my life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog or this kind of video that I've put out now for the first time. And yeah, if you guys have any more suggestions, requests, let me know down in the below. And as usual, all my tutorials and everything you need is in the links in my bio. And I'll see you guys in the next one.